Seniors, this one food rebuilds muscle, even at age 75. What if I told you there's a single food, something most seniors overlook, that could actually rebuild your muscle, even if you're 75 or older? Sounds hard to believe, right? But this isn't just some internet myth. It's backed by real science. Muscle loss after 60 isn't just aging, it's a metabolic issue, and it's often reversible. If you're finding it harder to stand up from a chair, walk as fast as you used to, or you've noticed your legs getting weaker, you're not alone. But here's the good news. Those are symptoms, not the root cause. And today we're going to tackle that root cause and, more importantly, how to fix it. So grab a pen, or better yet, hit that subscribe button if you're serious about staying strong, mobile, and independent as you age. If you're already getting value, give this video a like. It helps you to show it to more people like you, and I'd love to hear from you. What's been your biggest challenge with strength or mobility lately? Let me know in the comments. I read everyone. All right, let's dive in. Here's what's really going on inside your body. As we age, muscle tissue becomes harder to maintain, not because of age alone, but because of hormonal shifts, poor protein absorption, chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and something almost no one talks about, anabolic resistance. Anabolic resistance means your body becomes less responsive to the very signals that tell it to build and maintain muscle, and unless you know how to flip that switch back on, your body defaults to breaking muscle down. But here's the good news. Even if you're in your 70s or beyond, your body still has the ability to rebuild muscle. You just need the right support. Scientists have discovered that certain natural foods can directly trigger muscle building, even in seniors who haven't exercised in years. And believe it or not, there's one special food that works better than all the rest. It beats whey protein, soy, even eggs in both speed and effective. In this video, I'll show you why muscle loss speeds up after 50, what anabolic resistance really is, and how to reverse it using simple natural strategies. You'll learn how powerful amino acids like leucine act like little switches inside your body, turning muscle growth back on even after it's been silent for years. And most importantly, I'll reveal how to use this one food, when to eat it, what to pair it with, and how to combine it with light movement to restore your strength, energy, and independence. Because muscle isn't just about lifting weights, it's your metabolism, your blood sugar balance, your ability to stay active and live life on your terms. So let's talk about this thing called anabolic resistance, because understanding it can change everything. Imagine your muscles are like a sponge. When you're young, every time you eat protein or do a little movement, it's like pouring water on that sponge. It soaks it right up. That water is the signal telling your body to build muscle. But as we age, especially after 60, that sponge stiffens up. Now, when you pour water on it, it just rolls off. In other words, your body is still getting the protein, but your muscles aren't. Listen, they're not absorbing the signal. That's anabolic resistance. It's like your body goes deaf to the message. Let's grow, let's get stronger. Why does this happen? One major reason is that little engines inside your muscle cells called mitochondria start slowing down, and your body becomes less sensitive to the very nutrients and hormones that used to spark growth. The most important of these is a powerful amino acid called leucine. In younger people, a little leucine is enough to flip the switch, but as we get older, we need more and in the right form to get the same response. Add to that low-grade inflammation, insulin resistance, and digestion issues, and it's no wonder your body struggles to hold on to muscle. But don't worry, this isn't permanent. Once you know how to wake up your muscles again, you'll be amazed at how quickly they respond. Now here's what happens when anabolic resistance is left unchecked, and it's not just about weak legs. Your muscles start to shrink, yes, but the deeper issue is metabolic. When muscle breaks down and isn't rebuilt, your blood sugar goes up, your energy crashes, and your body starts storing more fat. Even things like grip strength and walking speed begin to decline. But again, and this is so important, this isn't just aging. This is your body missing the signals to grow and repair, and you can change those signals. The condition might sound intimidating, but anabolic resistance is not permanent. Your body just needs the right combination of inputs to wake it up again, and those inputs are simple. The right kind of protein, especially rich in leucine, eaten at the right times, paired with a little movement, and strategies to improve insulin sensitivity. When you put those pieces together, your muscles begin to respond again. You feel stronger, more balanced, more energized. Even small changes, a few targeted meals and some light movements, can lead to real results, even if you've been sedentary for years. So how do we turn things around? How do we actually reverse anabolic resistance and help your body start building muscle again? Even after 60, 70, or 80, it comes down to 4 simple but powerful strategies. First, you need high lousy in foods. Lousy is like the spark that lights the engine for muscle growth. Studies show that older adults need about 5 to 3 grams of lousy and per meal to activate muscle protein synthesis, and we'll soon talk about the one food that delivers this better than anything else. Second, it's about meal timing. A lot of people snack all day thinking that small amounts of protein here and there will help, but the truth is, your body responds better to protein pulses, meaning fewer, larger meals that deliver a full dose of amino acids at once. Think quality, not quantity. Third, you need to improve insulin sensitivity. When your cells become more insulin-sensitive, nutrients including protein are absorbed more easily into your muscles. Simple habits like intermittent fasting, walking after meals, a splash of apple cider vinegar, or adding chromium to your routine can make a big difference. And finally, don't overlook movement. Even light resistance things like chair squats, step-ups, or using a stretchy band can help your muscles become more responsive. It primes the sponge, so to speak. So your body actually uses the protein you give it. Put all this together, lousy and rich protein, smart meal timing, insulin, support, and light activity, and your muscle building engine can start working again. And yes, this works even if you've been inactive for years. A major 2020 study published in the journal Nutrition looked at older adults who followed a simple routine. They ate protein with high lousy and content, and they did just a bit of light physical activity, walking, bodyweight movement, even chair exercises. The result? They didn't just slow muscle loss, they actually increased their muscle mass, strength, and overall function. Even better, these changes happened in people well into their 70s and 80s. That means it's never too late to start rebuilding, but to really make it work, you also need to understand one key piece of the puzzle that most people overlook: insulin sensitivity. When people think of muscle growth, they often think testosterone or lifting weights. But for older adults, insulin is actually far more important. Insulin is like a delivery truck. It carries nutrients like amino acids into your muscle cells. But if you're insulin resistant, and most people become that way after 40 due to years of snacking, stress, and lack of movement, that truck starts to break down. Nutrients don't get delivered. Your muscles don't get fed. And even if you're eating well, it won't help much unless the delivery system is working. So here's the magic. When you restore insulin sensitivity, you're not just improving blood sugar, you're giving your muscles the tools they need to grow stronger again. And the way to do that, it's simple, natural, and in your control. Let me show you how. So how do you restore insulin sensitivity and get that delivery truck running smoothly again? The good news is, you don't need fancy supplements or medications. You just need the right lifestyle signals, small, doable habits that tell your body it's safe to absorb, it's time to rebuild. Here are 4 proven research-backed ways to do exactly that. This doesn't mean starving yourself, it simply means giving your body a break from constant eating. A 14 to 16-hour window without food, say from dinner to late breakfast, helps lower insulin levels and allows your cells to reset. It makes your body more sensitive to the nutrients you eat when you do eat. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light walking after eating can dramatically reduce blood sugar spikes and help your muscles soak up nutrients more efficiently. This is one of the easiest, most powerful habits you can build, and it works beautifully for seniors. Poor sleep makes your insulin sensitivity worse. If you're getting fewer than 7 hours or your sleep is interrupted, it throws off your hormones, including insulin. Aim for 7 to 8 hours in a dark, quiet room and try natural sleep supports, like magnesium, glycinate, or a bit of tart cherry juice before bed. These simple natural ingredients have been shown to help regulate blood sugar and improve nutrient delivery into your cells. A little apple cider vinegar before meals, a sprinkle of cinnamon in your tea, or oats or a chromium supplement can all help. These are gentle, non-invasive tools, perfect for people in their 60s, 70s, or 80s who want to stay strong naturally without relying on pills or intense workouts. Now, after everything we've covered from anabolic resistance to insulin sensitivity, you're probably wondering, but what's this one food you keep mentioning? The one that actually rebuilds muscle after 60? Well, here it is. It's not whey protein, it's not soy. It's not eggs either, though those all have benefits. There's one natural protein source that stands out above the rest. Why? Because it delivers a powerful punch of losing. It's highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use it easily, and it comes without the digestive problems or blood sugar spikes that other options can cause. Even better, this food helps you hit that 2.5 to 3 grams of losing per meal without needing huge portions. That's a big deal for older adults who may not have large appetites. And when you combine it with light movement, the results can be dramatic, especially in your legs, hips, and posture. You'll move better, feel steadier, and even regain confidence you thought was gone. In just a moment, I'll reveal exactly what that food is and show you when to eat it for best results, what to pair it with to maximize absorption, and how to make it part of your daily routine without changing everything. Because remember, it's not about eating more. It's about eating smarter and helping your body respond like it used to. So what is this powerhouse food I've been talking about? It's beef, especially lean cuts, or beef protein. It's solid. Beef is incredibly rich in leucine, iron, B12, and other key nutrients that older adults often lack. But what makes it really special is how bioavailable it is, meaning your muscles actually use what you eat. Now let's talk about how to use it to build muscle effectively, especially after 60. When to eat it, you'll get the most benefit when you have your beef based right. After light movement like walking, doing a few chair squats, or using resistance bands, that movement helps prime your muscles so they're ready to absorb the nutrients. What to pair it with? Add in a bit of healthy fat like avocado or olive oil and a portion of fiber-rich vegetables to help with digestion and insulin response. A few berries or half a sweet potato can also work well, especially after a walk. Now often, for best results, aim to eat a leucine-rich protein like beef once or twice a day, ideally spaced out to let your body fully absorb it. Don't spread tiny bits of protein throughout the day. Go for a full serving at one time to hit that muscle-building threshold. And if chewing is an issue or you don't love red meat, you can explore beef isolate protein powder, which offers the same benefits in an easier-to-digest form without dairy or added sugar. This isn't about eating like a bodybuilder, it's about fueling your body strategically so it can rebuild what time and stress have taken away. Even just 2-3 weeks of this simple routine, eat, move, rest, rebuild, can make a noticeable difference in how you walk, stand, and feel. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Muscle loss isn't just aging, it's miscommunication. Your body hasn't forgotten how to build strength, it's just waiting for the right signals. With the right food, the right timing, a little movement, and support for insulin sensitivity, you can flip that switch back on even in your 70s or 80s, and when you do, you're not just improving muscle. You're boosting your energy, balance, metabolism, independence, and quality of life. You don't need to go to a gym, you don't need to overhaul your whole diet. You just need to start with one meal, one walk, one better night's sleep. And if this video gave you even a little spark of motivation, give it a thumbs up. If you know someone who's struggling with weakness, balance, or fatigue, share
this with them. It might change their life. And let me know in the comments, what's one thing you'll try this week? The food? The walk? The sleep routine? I read every single one, and I'd love to cheer you on.
Don't forget to subscribe if you want more simple, natural strategies to stay strong, active, and pain-free as you age. You've got more strength than you think. Let's wake it up, one step at a time. I'll see you in the next video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.